Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to TruthWave. I'm your host, Victor. Thank you so much for coming and getting your Halloween dose of Meridiem, because our Meridiem is the best medicine. Hey, that's all right. I hope some of you are not worn out from Halloween. I opted to not give out candy tonight. And it's interesting because the nights I'm ready to do it, on the Halloween nights I'm ready to do it, we might get 10 kids. And on the night I decide not to do it, my doorbell is ringing, so go figure. But it is what it is. It's a fun holiday, and I hope everyone has a good and safe version of it this year. Hey, Lisa, welcome. Welcome, Serena. Welcome, Linus. Who do we have with us? Oh, Angelique's here too. That's awesome. And who do we have as a guest tonight? We have the lovely Radiance with us tonight. Although her card is not updated, she's actually going to be on Father Sky tonight. Because if you remember, these nodes have no impact on our gender. It's just whatever you're feeling that day. And yeah, you could assume that Father Sky has masculine energy in it with it, but we all have masculine and feminine energy, and we operate in it at various times. Sometimes more than the other, and sometimes it's about 50-50. I think it's probably one of those life variables, and I would not say I'm exactly the one to talk about masculine and feminine energy. It's not a specialty of mine. I know what I know, but there are probably people here listening to my voice that could probably explain it far better than I can. Hey, Keith's here. Awesome, man. Welcome, brother. Good to have you. All right, let's send out tonight's energy. And if you're new here, we'll get started with the meditation right at the top of the hour. So we are sending, we being Radiance and myself, because she's in my ear. She's in the green room, as we call it. Actually, I guess the official term is off stage. She and I are sending one of these energies we deal with every time we meet. Every time we meet, we deal with we utilize each one of these energies, and we are sending one of them with the appropriate feel and smell to each and every one of you. Yeah. So get yourself in receiving mode if you're not. I'm sending the symbol, sending the feel, and sending the smell. And the best thing I can say is don't try, just let it come to you. It's just whatever's coming to you. So do the Yoda thing. Don't try, do it. Do it, don't try. Just do it. I do have a question for all of you. Did any of you actually get dressed up? Linus, when you went out trick-or-treating with your kids, did you get dressed up? I guess the safest thing as a parent nowadays, if you're going to walk the streets with your kids, is to dress up as like a crossing guard or something, with all that flashy stuff on the headlight reflecting stuff. That would be a pretty good one. Oh, you're feeling it, Keith. Awesome. Awesome. Very good. And if you're new here, we'll get started with the meditation in about 6 minutes. We're going to talk about a few things here and there first. We'll get on the meditation. Of course, we'll talk about the meditation. We'll talk about the meditation too. And one thing about this, I'm sorry, hold on a second. Okay, sorry about that. I have a little sidetrack there. One thing about this, well, let me just say too, is if you have all that candy, that leftover Halloween candy. So yeah, I kind of did myself a favor this season by not going and getting candy, is because if you buy a whole bunch of bags of it, this is the way you do it. You buy a whole bunch of bags of your favorite stuff, like Reese's peanut butter cups, Kit Kats, all those yummy things, and you have like 8 trick-or-treaters, then guess what? You're stuck with all that candy. And what do? Do you throw it away? No. You put it in bowls, keep it in those bowls, and you keep it in strategic locations around your house so you'll graze on it, until January. So there's a little hint. I think actually my real Achilles heel when it comes to candy though is probably peanut M&Ms, because those you have to buy in a big bag, and then you kind of eat on them for about 3 or 4 days and get all that good, all those various dyes in your system, you know, those coloring dyes, and then they'll be gone. Then you'll crave them for a week or two, and then it's over. Yeah. So, all right, let's talk about the meditation for a moment. On your screen, you can see the unity consciousness sphere. Oh my gosh, you still have candy from last time. Dude, you should give it out. If you have any trick-or-treaters, could you imagine? Just put the bowl, you have 5-year-old Tootsie Rolls, because you just recycle, you just keep the bowl of candy up in your closet, you know, in your foyer closet or something, and just pull it out. Okay, it's time to use the candy again. Well, that's good. You don't crave sweets. I don't really crave them either. I can, it's chocolate. So if I have chocolate, then I'll crave it for about 4 days. But once that's over with, then I'm not really a big sweet eater. But when I break that barrier, like if I have a donut or something, I will have 3 or 4 of them or 6 of them. So it's kind of a bingey thing. So, all right. All right, so we have the unity consciousness, that sphere that's all around us in this meditation. If you're new here, it's a thought form meditation. It's a guided meditation. So we walk through and we do, I would say overall, it's the same every time. We're doing the same mission, but then there's, we don't do it exactly the same every time, but it's kind of just whatever I'm feeling at the time and what comes to me and what feels right. So some of it is intuitive, and other times it's not. So, and we will get that started in about 3 minutes. Oh, I wanted to tell you guys, I do watch a show on, it's a Halloween special. These 2 guys that I watch out of Colorado, and they're all dressed up in their costumes, and they're playing a jump scare game where you have to calibrate your microphone and keep it in front of you while you play the game. Because if you let out a sound, and you have to have your headphones on, it's like super sensitive. So if you just let out a gasp, but it's like they're walking around through this area, and I guess the goal of the game, you don't have to fight anything. You just have to not scream or yell out. And it's pretty funny to see people scare the crap out of themselves because that's something like Ghost Hunters that used to be on TV, that show. I mainly watched it because the guys who creep themselves out, and everyone I think has been in that situation where you're kind of with somebody and you guys start creeping each other out, and then one of you starts to run and the other one runs. Yeah. So, yeah. All right. Now back to the nodes here. I'm getting short on time. I just thought of it. Saw something pop up on my screen. We have the 3 power nodes. That's Father Sky. That's beautiful. That's celestial ether energy that's all around us. And then we have Mother Gaia, that nurturing, grounded energy that's available to all of us. It's right here. And then we have our love node. Our love is a power node because love is the most powerful force in the universe, and love never dies. Because I send you guys all love. I can send you all love right now, and it's going to persist. You know, like the love for any people you've lost or animals you've lost never dies. And what other kind of energy persists like that? I guess some could, but love is the one, because you never stop loving someone. You may stop sending them love or wanting to love them, but really, if you give love unconditionally and expect nothing in return, that's the most beautiful kind of love. Because so what if the person doesn't appreciate it? You did your part by loving them. All right, we have a couple seconds. Let's get comfortable. Get my last drink of coffee for a while. Get our eyes closed. I'm going to go ahead and clear our energy and all right, let's go down here. Man, I'm getting ahead of myself. Say hi to Radiance. Hello, Radiance.
Hey.
How are you doing tonight?
I'm good.
Good. Happy Halloween.
Yeah, happy Halloween. I'm dressed up.
You're what?
I'm dressed up.
Oh, really? You'll have to show us afterward. What are you dressed up as?
A witch.
Oh, awesome.
I was a a magician last week, or some at that party thing. But yeah, I have a couple costumes. It's fun.
Cool. All right. Well, we'll go to a larger screen so you can stand up and show us your costume after. All right.
I guess.
All right. Let's get our eyes closed. Get comfortable. I'm going to go ahead and clear our energy. Archangel Michael and Spirit Guides, please put a sphere of love and light around each and every one of us, and only let that which serves our higher good enter. So it is. You find yourself floating, just floating in space. Fully comfortable, well fed, perfect temperature, not a care in the world, not a care in the universe. You look down, you see our beautiful planet below, and there's a light green sheen to it. And you recognize that energy, that sheen, as our previous effort that we did 12 hours ago. It's nice to see that our love, our peace, our joy, joyous intention is still present on the planet below. Now bring your gaze up and you'll see the golden pyramid with a diamond pyramid cap. Now look up higher. Look all around you. You see this golden sphere, this translucent sphere. That's our unity consciousness. This enormous sphere all around us that not only powers us but protects us, as the intention within that sphere is pure. Now look once again at the golden pyramid. Up above it, you'll see a symbol of 3 lines. That's the Father Sky node. At each of the points, the horizontal places of the pyramid, you'll see a peace symbol. You'll see a person jumping for joy, and you'll see a person speaking their truth. Within the golden pyramid, you'll see a heart shape. That's the love node. Now look down on the planet's surface and you'll see Mother Gaia node, which is represented by a globe. And their feet are firmly planted in the soil of the planet. And that golden sphere that's surrounding all of us, that is the unity consciousness node, represented by a wave, a Fibonacci spiral. You've all seen these. Now look down in your heart space, in your light body, look down. Look down in your heart space. You might see a spark. Spark of energy. Let's go ahead and grab each other's hands and reach out to one another. Grab each other's hands and you'll feel this energy coming from your left hand through your body and out your right hand. It's coming through your body as we stand in an enormous circle, connecting all of our energies together. And if you need to smile, smile. Let this wonderful feeling permeate your body. Now let's look down in our heart space again. You can see that spark has gotten a little bit larger. Now let's take 3 nice deep breaths in through our mouth, in through our nose, hold for a moment and release through our mouth, and facilitate the transfer of more energy. Now look back in your light body, down in your heart space. You'll see that spark has grown into a melon-sized ball of energy. It's growing larger and larger and slowly spinning to the right. And now it's up to your shoulders and down to your knees. And at this point, you feel and see a transparent tube come out of your back and pierce the unity consciousness sphere. And out of that tube, you see some dark green muck and gunk that begins to flow out of that tube. And what that is that's anything that's not serving you. That's any dis-ease you might be experiencing, any bad cells. Let this healing, cleansing light just flush you. Just flush all of that muck and gunk that you may be carrying. Let it be flushed out of that tube and see it. See that tube and that dark green material flow out. Flow out to the other side of the unity consciousness. Now that tube is running clear, see it running clear and know that you're cleansed and healed. And now collapse that tube and look at that ball of muck and gunk, that dark green muck and gunk. See it break into a mist of 1 billion pieces and fly off away from you in every direction, never to infest or infect another being again. Very good. Now let's focus on our connection with one another once again. Our bodies are fully engaged in this energy, this collective energy going between us. Fully encompassed, fully cleansed, all the way from the top of our head, through our fingertips, through our toes, through our torso. At this time, we're going to get on our nodes. I'm going to be on and connect with the Truth Node tonight. And I'm reaching out to Father Sky Node with Radiance. I'm reaching out to Joy with Lioness, to Peace with Keith, to Love with Lisa. Reaching out to Mother Gaia Node and those on her. And reaching out to the Unity Consciousness Node. I ask that each and every one of you do the same. We're all fully connected to our nodes and connected to one another. Just feel this energy. Be present with this energy. We're going to start pushing our intention and our energy, our personal intention and nodal intention into the golden pyramid. What color will we be using tonight, Radiance?
I'd like to choose green.
Green, so it is. Very good. As we push our intention and our nodal intention, pushing our love, our truth, our peace, our joy, that grounded energy, that ether energy, and your unity consciousness energy is all pouring into this golden pyramid. And Lisa and those others on that node, on the love node, are wrapping it all up in beautiful love and pushing it into that diamond pyramid at the top that's growing ever brighter and brighter green. On the count of pulse, we'll send our first wave of this Halloween evening. 1, 2, pulse. You see this beautiful wave flow down from the golden pyramid, covering Mother Gaia node completely on the northern hemisphere of our planet and going in every direction, spreading in every direction. And you see that this beautiful green wave of love, peace, and joy is overtaking the previous wave from this morning and adding that excess energy, that residual energy from our earlier session, adding to itself as energy is never wasted. Now this wave is going down and crossing over the equator. See it in your mind's eye. And about to cross over itself on the southern hemisphere and working its way back up. Now our new energy has been established. This magnificent wave, this truth wave of love, peace, and joy is coming back to the feet of Mother Gaia node. I ask all of you on that node to push this excess energy back up into the golden pyramid above. It's very good. Now let's reaffirm our connections once again to our nodes and to one another. Very good. Very good. Let's begin pushing our intention. Let's push it into the golden pyramid, our nodal and personal intention. And if you're not on a node, simply push wonderful positive intention of your choice. Very good. And you see that diamond pyramid's growing ever brighter and brighter and brighter. Very good. It's getting brighter green and brighter green. On the count of pulse, we'll send our second wave. 1, 2, pulse. From the feet of Mother Gaia node in every direction. This beautiful, this magnificent wave, this truth wave of love, peace, and joy, of unity is going and flowing in every direction down to the equator. And know that all the flora and fauna on the planet immediately accept this energy. And this energy is sitting there waiting for our fellow humans to find it in their heart, find it in their mind. Those seekers out there that are looking for more out of life. Or as everything stops making sense, they find us. They find us there to help guide them. Guide them on a journey that leads to freedom and understanding. And now this wave is going down on the southern hemisphere. And know that thousands and thousands more are experiencing this beautiful intention of ours right now, right this very second. Thousands of people are finding us, finding this energy. And they don't know where it comes from and they don't question it. But they do. This energy arrives with the knowledge that they can drink their fill. They can have as much as they like because it is unlimited. And now this wave is coming up past the equator and to the feet of Mother Gaia node. Where I ask all of you on that node to push this excess energy back up into the golden pyramid above. Very good. As this is our third and final wave for the evening, we'll make it our best. Ask each and every one of you to be very present for this moment. Be very present. I'm connecting and reaffirming my connection. I'm seeing us all holding hands in a circle, but I'm going around that circle and connecting to each one of you individually. I'm connecting to the nodes again individually. Very good. Let's push our intention now. Push our beautiful intention. You see that diamond growing ever brighter green. Very good. Oh, you guys are on fire. On the count of pulse, we'll send our third and final wave for this session. 1, 2, pulse. See this green wave of love, peace, and joy flow down from our golden pyramid, completely covering Mother Gaia node and spreading in every direction down the northern hemisphere, working its way down. This time, this wave is leaving a pixie dust trail of energy. This energy will persist for the next 12 hours or until we come back and meet again to renew it. And see this wave travel down past the equator, cross over itself on the southern hemisphere. Now our planet is completely wrapped like a blanket in our intention, our love-filled, peaceful, joy-filled, unifying intention. There's nothing more beautiful on the planet, my friends. Now this wave is coming up past the equator and coming to the feet of Mother Gaia node. I ask all of you on that node to store some of this excess energy in your sacral chakra for your personal use later. And send the rest of this energy up to the node holders above and participants above, so that we may do the same. Store this excess energy in your tummy, your belly, your sacral chakra for your personal use later. Now, let's cross our arms and grab our shoulders and put a smile on our face. Just put a big smile on your face. Nice big grin. Yeah, this might feel silly, but you are worthy of the love you're giving yourself right now. Self-full love is never a bad thing. Nice warm embrace. Very good. Repeat after me aloud. I live my truth. I live in peace. I live in joy. I live in love. So it is. Now let's take 3 nice deep breaths. In through our nose, hold for a moment, and exhale. Please do this with me. I'm going to hold a little bit longer this time. Release. Very good. Now tonight I'm going to ask you all to gently pull your energy back. Earlier in the early session we did not pull our energy back, but tonight we will. Let's just pull our energy back from one another and pull it back from the node and from the unity consciousness. Very good. And if at any time you need to reconnect, by all means do. We all here have an energetic relationship. You should never feel alone, my friends, because you're not. You're never alone now. All you have to do is reach out to our unity consciousness that we build on every night. We have our place in there. All you have to do is seek it out. When you're ready, open your eyes and return.
That was really great.
I'm glad you enjoyed it, Radiance.
I'm so sorry you missed this morning.
Oh, no, it's all right. Oh, no, here. I'm going to go back to the... Okay, I'm going to go to our big screen, okay, for a second. Huh? You're good with it? All right. All right, you guys. We have a witch with us. An awesome witch. There you go. Glad you enjoyed it, Keith.
I got a cape and all.
Do you have a cape?
Yeah.
Do you have a broom and a cat?
The broom's hanging up on the wall.
Okay. Awesome. Awesome. All right, let's go back. Let's go to the oh, Keith says how beautiful, Radiance.
Oh, thank you, Keith.
Okay. There's no forgiveness necessary, Lisa. You know, we come we all come as much as we can. You know, we having you even here passively is better than not having you here at all. You see, because you're still going to pick it up. It's like listening to that high frequency music that heals you and stuff like that. It's like I used to listen to it when I was still a corporate person, and I would turn it on just so I could barely hear it. I mean, I could barely hear it coming on my phone or my speaker, but the thing is, you're still hearing it. You're still being exposed to it. So, hey, it's a good thing. All right, let me go do this reveal so you guys can get on with your Halloween night, because I'm sure some of you are getting ready to go out and partay. I know I am. All right, the energy for tonight is Father Sky. Yeah, so, and remember, there's we get this sometimes, and sometimes we don't. Sometimes you nail it over and over and over. It just depends. It's just one of those things, and it may be how we are sending it as well. There's many different ways that this can get to you. So, all right, well, let's go down here and say goodnight for this Halloween night. Say goodnight to Radiance, or Witch Radiance, or oh wait, how would we call you? What do witches go by? Madame?
I don't know. I'm not a real witch.
Your witchiness. Well, you are tonight.
Yeah.
All right, Radiance, our resident wish.
There you go.
Rich. Witch. Jeez. All right. Hey, you guys. Well, hey, man, that's a good place to be. Feeling unity all day, man. That's awesome. That's awesome. All right. I'm sending all of you wonderful Halloween vibes and love, peace, and joy and unity. Until tomorrow morning. Namaste, my friends.
Have a great one. Happy Halloween.